Williams, broadcasting from Amsterdam. Happy to see you there. We are going to start with a meditation just to build a little bit more awareness of our energy, and we'll then incorporate that into our yoga practice. Thank you guys so much for joining. Great to see you here. We're just going to sit comfortably. I'll take a lotus, and you're just going to take a moment. We'll join the hands together. And the idea here is that we're beginning to build some sensitivity, some awareness in the hands, and really build up that heat nice and strong, inhaling. Then when you exhale, press the hands together with some force. You can go ahead and close your eyes. When you inhale, move the hands away, separate by maybe 5 to 10 centimeters. As you exhale, push the hands toward. As you inhale, you can feel you're able to stretch that space between the hands. As you exhale, it's like you're pressing that space toward the midline. Inhale. And exhale. Now, if you lose that connection, it's not a problem. You just rub the hands together. You build a little more heat, a little more awareness. As you build that heat, and they're good and hot, inhale. And exhale, press the palms together. As you inhale, you can create a little space. It's like you're breathing into the hands, exhale. It's like you're pushing the air out. Just notice that feeling between the two hands. Notice if your hands feel warm. Maybe you feel some tingling here. You might even feel that it's like two magnets that repel each other. Just take a moment. You can really play with that feeling. And then gradually, we're going to move the hands all the way together. Notice how when you press the hands really close together, that it's almost difficult to press them. And then you have to really join and then feel that warmth. Notice how the hands still feel warm. You can feel like a tingling. Great. We're going to move the right hand over the belly, the left hand over the heart, and then breathe. Inhale into the belly. Feel that breath move all the way up into the heart. You can pause at the top and exhale. Feel that softening. Feel the heart soften, feel the belly soften, all the way down. You can pause at the end of the exhale, that empty feeling, and then we'll breathe again. Inhale, feel the belly, up into the ribs, all the way up to the collarbone, and then just pause. And then exhale all the way down. Notice as you breathe all the way out, how the low belly beneath the navel starts to pull in toward the spine. That center point of the body, the hara. Then inhale into that belly. You can feel it expand all the way up. And then finally, we're going to release the hands down to the knees. Exhaling all the breath out to a point below the navel. You can feel the pelvic floor engaged. Very nice. We'll just pause here. So our meditation is about feeling that energy, that invisible force in the hands, and noticing that connection between the inhaling breath, which seems to be a more upward expanding movement, and the exhaling breath, which is more of a downward and centering movement, all the way to a point below the navel. So this gives us something to pay attention to in our yoga practice. And we'll incorporate that even more so today with the movement. So we'll notice how the inhales have that natural upward movement and the exhales have that natural downward movement. Let's get started. We're going to stand at the top of the mat. Please take a moment to organize your position. So you're not completely to the front of the mat. I would recommend leaving a little bit of space in front of you on the mat. I recommend about 30 centimeters there. And we do want to take a moment. You organize the feet the way you feel comfortable. So you might have some space there. I have mine pretty close together. And then remember, it's below the navel where we're creating some energy in the body. Engage the glutes. So you want to feel there's a natural tone in the body. And then just join the palms together again. Please go ahead and rub the hands together, build a little heat. When the hands get good and warm, inhale. Then when you exhale, press the hands together with some force. Close your eyes, really feel that engagement in your lower belly. As you inhale, the hands will move away. You can separate by several centimeters. As you exhale, the hands move toward. Feel that subtlety as you inhale, that expansive energy. As you exhale, the hands push all the way together. Feel that warmth. Feel that centering effect in the body. Samastitihi. Each time, return to the samastiti position, centered on the exhale, ready to move forward. Surya Namaskara. Ekam, inhale. Feel how the breath moves the arms into the first position. Due, press the palms together. As you exhale, begin to bow forward. You just go to your in range, whatever that is for your body, and then you pause. Hands are in front of the feet. As you inhale, raise halfway. Work on getting the back straight. Bend the knees enough. Hands in front. Rock forward. Chatwari, jump back. Get tight at the top in your plank position. You should feel your glutes are active. Midsection strong. Inhale. In the exhale, press halfway down. Pancha, inhale. Toes point. Roll through the up dog. Firm legs support your back. Shat, exhale, downward dog. Organize your hands and feet and collect 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Feel the engagement as the low belly moves all the way in. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. As you finish your exhale, raise the heels, look forward, rock back. Keep your bottom lifted. As you rock back, prepare, then sapta, jump forward. Inhale, so the weight shifts into the arms, halfway lift. Ashto, exhale, fold. Strong legs, now I inhale. Feel the engagement of the legs, bring you all the way up. Samastiti, exhale, center position. Ekam. Due, exhale. Trini, inhale. Rock forward, hands forward to the feet. Keep rocking, then jump. Pressing low, strong through the body. Pancha, inhale. Pull through. Shat, exhale, push away. Collecting 3 breaths, inhale and exhale. Feel the subtlety of how the breath moves across the body. And feel that it's the breath that jumps you forward. As you exhale, begin to rock back. The weight moves from the leg to the arm. Sapta, hop, and look up. Getting the back straight. Inhale. Ashto, exhale, fold. Nawa, inhale, ride the breath. Samastiti. The last. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Breathe. 1. 2. 3. Exhale, look front. Rock back, sapta jump. Inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nawa, inhale. Samastiti, exhale. As you finish the exhale, feel the low belly go all the way in. Sit low, strong into the legs. Inhale. Due, exhale, fold. Chini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right foot. Inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nawa, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, left foot. Inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Chayotdasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale, and breathe. 1. Notice how you self-regulate. 2. 3. Exhale, rock back. Panchadasha, jump. Inhale. Ashtodasha, exhale. Bend knees. Saptadasha, inhale. Samastiti. It's like you're putting yourself back together again. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right foot. Inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nawa, inhale. Disha, exhale. Ekadasha, left foot. Inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayotdasha, inhale. Look at your nose. Chaturdasha, exhale. Looking down towards your belly button. Feel that you're strong through the breath. When you exhale, feel how it moves all the way down to that space under your navel, right at the hara. Great. Exhale, look front, rock back, Panchadasha, jump. Inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Bend your knees. Saptadasha, inhale. Samastiti. One more. Come, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right foot. Inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nawa, inhale. Disha, exhale. Ekadisha, left foot. Inhale. Dwa, disha, exhale. Trivotdisha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale and breathe. 1, 2, 3. Panchadasha, jump. Inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Bend your knees. Saptadasha, inhale. Samastiti. Good, strong. Separate your feet. Inhale. With your fingers, touch your lower belly. Feel that this becomes firm. Keep your legs strong as well, especially through the hamstrings and the glutes. Inhaling. On the exhale, make a clean hinge from your hip. You can bend your knees as needed. Catch hold the big toe. Padangusthasana. Ekam. Inhale the head up. Halfway lift. Dve. Exhale, fold. Elbows point out. Dropping the head down. And look at your nose. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Chinny, inhale the head halfway lift. Exhale, hands under your feet. It's like a handstand. Padahastasana. Ekam, inhale the halfway lift. Dve, exhale. It's like you're pulling your hands from under your feet, letting the head drop. Stretch your armpit. 1, 2, 3. Trini, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, feel the strength of your legs, butt strong, hands at your hips. Inhale, stand and samastiti. Join the feet together. The triangle. We're going to open. I'll just shift my mat for you. We're going to open to the side here. So just starting with the feet together, hands together. Feel there's warmth, there's really heat in the body as you bend the knees. Then jump the feet. Turn right side. As you inhale, lever to the right for the triangle. Keep a clean hip hinge. Keep your midsection strong so you maintain a neutral spine. And catch low on the leg. In the inhale, look up to your left thumb. Exhale, sink a little lower. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, look down to the foot. Then inhale, stand. 1, smooth action. All the way up, turn to the left. Chatwari, exhale, catch. As you inhale, look up. Feel that lifting. As you exhale, a little bit deeper. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, stand, and we'll do the revolving Trikonasana. Turn your left foot in, angle your whole body square with your right leg. Inhale like airplane wings. Just make sure I'm still on camera. As you exhale, go halfway forward, then twist. Left hand will reach long. You have options. You can press against your foot or the floor, moving the left shoulder under the right shoulder, lifting the right arm as you breathe. That's 1, 2, 3. Inhale, press off your left foot to stand, all the way up, and then turn for your left side. Strong through the foundation as you inhale. Chatwari, exhale, halfway, then twist. Reach long the right arm. Right shoulder moves under the left as you breathe. 1, 2, 3. Pancha, inhale, stand and jump the feet together. Join the palms. Remember, Samastiti is a return to the steadiness throughout the system. Parsvottanasana, ekam, separate the feet wide, turning the right foot out. Dve, exhale, sink low, strong through your hips, your foundation, into a warrior's position. Inhale, leverage the right, place the right hand down, left hand moves up and over. It should be a 45-degree angle, very nice line down your side body. Look up to your up hand. 1, 2, 3. Trini, inhale, stand, returning to that start position, left side. Chatwari, exhale, get low in your foundation, levering left, place left hand, reach right hand up and over, connecting the right arm to the right side body all the way down to the leg. It's like you're tying yourself together here. 1, really feel how the exhale is pulling the low belly in. 2, 3. Pancha, inhale, stand, turn your feet, bend the knees, jump. Take a moment to organize. You should feel your pelvic floor, low belly, everything reactivate. Prasarita, Parottanasana. Ekam, separate the feet wide, maintains the neutral position, and the hands are low down on the hip joint. Dve, exhale, hinge forward, placing hands under shoulder. Inhale, get your back straight. So we're working on always refining the engagement. Trini, exhale, fold. Walk the hands back a little. Elbows press straight back, and then use that for leverage as you move the head toward the floor. The knees can bend to release any hip pressure you might have, and then progressively you'll re-straighten. Think about pressing down through the big toe. 3, inhale, getting the back straight as you come halfway up. Exhale, hands to the hips, firm legs. Inhale, stand, B. Ekam, inhale, arms wide. Dve, exhale. Fingers will locate the low belly. Inhale, it's like you're breathing wide across the elbows. Then Trini, exhale, you'll go forward. And we'll just talk about facilitation for a moment. What you think about is your body is hinging forward. Feel the legs engaged. Inhale. Then facilitate the stretch. When you exhale, see if you can just release a little bit deeper into the position. So when you inhale, there's a natural sort of increase of pressure in the body. And then when you exhale is when you can start to sink a little bit deeper. Then use that pressure as you inhale all the way up to standing. So use the power of the foundation and exhale. Then the C. Ekam, inhale, arms wide. Dve, exhale. Interlock the fingers behind, all the way down to the knuckle. Roll shoulders. Inhale, firm through your foundation. Exhale, beginning your forward hinge. Now, we can talk about releasing the pressure. When you bend the elbows a little, you can release that shoulder pressure. When the knees bend a little, you release the hip pressure. And this enables you to get much greater range of motion through the joints. As you breathe, that's 2, 3. Then using the power of your legs, inhale, ride the breath all the way up to stand. Exhale, release. D. Ekam, inhale. Feel that you're firm in the low belly, connecting to your hara. Dve, exhale, fold. This time holding the big toe, or you can hold the ankle. Inhale, getting your back straight again. So we want to feel the engagement through the legs. You actually want the muscle strong. Then we can begin facilitating in the exhale. See if you can release that pressure. And then try that again. When you inhale, feel that natural lifting upward movement through the system. And when you exhale, feel that deepening, that release, that melting through the system. Do one more breath. Inhale, wide across the body. Exhale, melting. Great. As you inhale the halfway lift, exhale. Firm through your body to stand and jump your feet together. As you come back to Samasthiti, everything stabilizes. Good. Now we're going to take the hands behind. Start with your arms internally rotated, like a cactus, turn down. Then slide the hands back. I'll show you the posterior view. You can slide the hands back into a fist pound position. Unless you have the range, you can get all the way into your full reverse namaste. Parsvottanasana, ekam, separate the feet and turn square with your right leg. Dve, exhale, begin to forward hinge, fold down the right leg. Use your breath as you inhale, lift. As you exhale, sink a little deeper. 2, 3. Trini, inhale, stand, turn for your left side. In the inhale, you prepare your movement. Chatwari, exhale, beginning your forward hinge. And breathe. One. Strong through your foundation. 2, 3. Pancha, inhale, stand, spread the wings. Samasthiti, facing the front of your mat. We're going to go right back into our sun salutation. Ekam, inhale, reach. Dve, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, half lift. Hands are forward to the feet. Chatwari, jump back. Pancha, inhale, upward. Shat, exhale, downward. We're just going to do a little hop onto the knees. Sapta, hop onto your knees. And we'll do a variation of Parsvottanasana. It's a twist. When you inhale, firm up through your midsection. When you exhale, hands in namaste, begin to twist to your left side. You're going to work your right elbow toward the left knee, and then try to use your left elbow lifting to lift and twist, looking up toward the ceiling. Notice how you can use that opposition pressure through the hands. You might even ratchet deeper into the pose. Breathe, that's 2. 3. Good. Ashto, inhale. Come out and turn for your right side twist. Exhale, hands in prayer and twist. Left elbow presses off the knee. As you inhale, rotate open through your trunk. 1, 2, 3. Vinyasa, move the hands in front of you and step back to your plank, pressing low. Ekadasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Dvadasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Shavasana, Chatwari, inhale, transition out to the high plank. And then on your exhale, press low. Bend the elbows straight back. Really keep your body straight. So you're in one true plank all the way down. Once you're down, park your forehead, point your feet, and stretch your hands way back like you're reaching into your pockets. Then the locust, firm through your bottom, begin to lift up your feet. Firm through the back, lift up your chest. Roll the shoulders, reach down into your pockets. Look to the nose drishti as you breathe. 1, 2, 3. B position. Replace the hands now. We're going to place thumb level to the navel and think about pulling back. As you pull back, keep the legs firm and breathe. 1, 2, 3. Into the upward dog. Pancha, pull through the upward dog. Shot. Exhale, push away in the downward dog. Great. Let's move on to the belly again. Chatwari. Inhale, high plank, get tight at the top, and exhale. With control, begin to press slowly all the way down to the mat. Very good. The bow. Bend both knees for Dhanurasana. Left hand reaches back to hold left ankle. Right hand holds right ankle. Take a moment to organize. Squeeze your knees together. Squeeze your butt a little tighter. Good. Roll the shoulders and begin to lift. Kicking the feet back, slowly lift up. Look to your nose as you breathe. 1, 2, 3. Nice. The vinyasa. Hands level to the heart. Pancha. Inhale. Pull through the upward dog. Shot. Exhale the downward dog. Very good. We'll do Dhanurasana again. Chatwari. Inhale, transition forward, and exhale down. This is what we're going to do. This is a little different. Put one hand on top of the other and let your chin rest on the hands. Bend both of your knees. Now, this next part's a little strange. You're going to flex the hips. See what I'm doing? So you're pulling your knees forward with enough force that your hips are beginning to lift. So feel that lifting, and you're feeling your psoas, your hip flexor working. Very nice. So keep going. We're going to do this for about 10 more seconds. I know it's a little funny. This is the inchworm. You just got to buy in for a moment. Great. Inhale. Then on the exhale, come down. Now do like a Sphinx pose. In the Sphinx, the elbows are under shoulders, and you're pulling through the arms. Lift the chest up. Good. Now we're going to bend the knees, and we're going to do our bow pose again. And I want you to notice the difference now from the previous time. Now that we did that little hip flexor awakening exercise. Go ahead and bend back. Catch your ankles. Great. Now roll your shoulders back. Flex the feet and kick away. Now the inhale, begin to point the toes and lift up. 1. Try to notice the difference now. That's 2. 3. With the exhale, release and come down. Thumbs level to the heart. Inhale, pull, upward facing dog. Shut. Exhale, push, downward facing dog. Then the camel. Sapta, we're just going to hop onto the knees and take a moment to organize here. You want to think about the camel pose as similar to doing a downward dog. You know in your downward dog, how you pump the heels sometimes? So in the camel pose, we can actually pump through the hips to give a better stretch. This is what I'm talking about. Come on up. You're going to stand on your knees. You can keep your toes curled under and back. That's very useful, especially if this is a difficult pose for you. And then your hands are on the hips. Now the pressure should be here. You should not feel anything on your back. If you feel anything on your back, that means that something is off and we want to reassess. So all the pressure of the camel pose is on the front of the hip. So take a moment here to activate your hamstring and your glutes, just to feel you have a good support. And then your abs are also engaging, so you're strong through there. Now push the hips forward. Keep your hands. Inhale. Slide the hands up to your ribs. Start to lift the rib cage up. On the exhale, start to go back. Take your time. You should feel the pressure is here on the front. Wiggle your hips. Push a little bit side to side. Those of you who feel comfortable in the camel, you go all the way back. And you still do that same action. You push a little bit from side to side just to make sure that you're feeling, oh, it's the front of my hip. If that feels doable, then stay with it for 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll release. Into the neutral position. Point your toes, and we'll just sit back for a moment. Really nice. So the camel pose is an excellent posture if you're doing it well. If you're feeling the pressures on the front, then it becomes a lot like doing a lunge position or just like a normal hip flexor stretch. Let's try that and see if we can do it. So we're going to just transition, hands move forward, then step back. Your vinyasa, Notice in the inhale, notice if your upward dog feels different, if it's making any change today. Exhale, the downward dog. Good. And we're just going to step the right foot forward. Go ahead and step your right foot into a lunge and put your left knee down on the mat. Now, come up into a low lunge stance. Here, adjust your bottom knee, your left knee, and you want it right under your left hip. And can you see how this actually looks like a camel pose? This is like half of a camel, right? So go ahead and squeeze your bottom and then feel the pressures in the front here. You can go ahead and lunge a little bit just to feel that the pressure is here. Okay, if that's working for you. Then the next piece is that lifting up. So we need to come up and over the kidney. So we need to get a little bit of a lift up, 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 and back. And then theoretically, you could actually reach back and hold your heel, and it would be exactly half the camel pose, right? Let's try on the other side. You're just going to put the right knee down, step the left foot forward. I'll turn so you can just follow me. And we're starting with that toe curled under and back. And you want to make sure that you've got the knee under the hip. If this is too much for the knee, you double the mat, right? You do something so the knee still feels comfortable, because, of course, that pressure on the bone can be not nice. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your hamstring, and then feel that you're able to open. So it's just like doing a lunge stretch. You can feel that it's opening here. See if you can move that right hand. It's going straight back, and it locates the heel. And then you're going to lift up and over the kidney. That's 1, 2, 3. Good. Come on out. We're going to try the camel again. Those of you who feel really good in your camel, this is a comfortable pose for you. You can point the feet, of course, and go for the full variation. In the camel pose, you imagine the hips stay over the knee. You're squeezing the bottom enough to support the back. You're squeezing the midsection enough to support the upper spine and shoulders. So the abs have a big, big production here. Hands on the hips. Go ahead and rock a little bit side to side and get into the habit of moving the pressure into the fronts of the hips. I know this is a little bit funny. It's like the dancing camel, right? But that's totally fine. The camel, I'm sure, comes from a belly dancing region. So there's probably some camel dance. Anyway, as you're ready, you're going to reach back. If that's uncomfortable for you, you keep the hand so you have some support. If comfortable, you hold your heel and then push into the hips. Give yourself that alternate movement side to side. Feel you're able to load the psoas. 2, 3. Great. Inhale, you're going to come on up. In just a moment, we're going to do the bridge position. And I want you to pay attention when you're doing shoulder bridges that it's really the same type of pressure that you have in the camel. So there's a lot of overlap in these various yoga postures. So let's try our vinyasa. Hands are forward of the knees. You rock back, feel the weight into the legs. Then we're going to rock forward and the weight into the arms. So exhale, re-engage through your abdomen. Then inhale, rock forward into the arms and up. Exhale, jump back. Your vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Great. We're going to add some pigeon variations. Go ahead and step your left hand toward the right hand. Then step your left foot outside of that left hand. Now, you're going to put the left hand on top of your left foot. Move a little closer to the camera. Make sure you're following this action. You can put that right knee down for the time being. And then think about the big left toe. That stays glued to the yoga mat. Right hand pushes away the floor. Now we're going to inhale, raise up the left arm. Keep that big toe down though. Raise up the right knee. So you move into a twist. So we have a firm leg foundation. And that gives us something to rotate the trunk off of. As you breathe, that's 1, 2, 3. Great. You're going to go ahead and put that right knee on the mat. Then lift up that right foot. Can you do that? Notice how when you lift that foot, you can really lean into that hip flexor more. This is nasty. Yeah, this really hits that psoas muscle. This is the filet mignon. So that hits that filet mignon in the most exquisite possible way. So this is a really wonderful position. You can spend a lot of time here. For now, we're going to go ahead and put that foot down and then hand back on the foot. Can you drop that left knee open? So this is going to start to look a lot like a pigeon, but I want you to be slow. I don't want you just to drop into a pigeon. Keep that big toe down and then see if you can push the knee out without lifting the toe. So this is the game. Big toe down, knee out. Use your left hand. Push that knee away. You can start to walk away from the leg, but the big toe doesn't move up. Create a lot of space in the hip. Use your breath. Great. And we're going to release. That's a lot. We're going to do the pigeon. Walk that foot. Left foot walks toward the right hand, and you're going to drop that knee open. Your toe can come up now. And drop the knee open. But I want you to stay side to side. Remember earlier how I mentioned that we were facilitating the stretches? So we're beginning to facilitate here by moving a little bit side to side. You're communicating now. Your practice is communicating with your brain and nervous system, and it's saying, hey, this is good medicine. And your breath is further communicating that everything is good, a good environment for a very deep relaxation. And as you know, the hips are like storehouses for ancient, like shit. Let's vinyasa. Re-engage that right leg. Put the hands down. I'm going to get you to lift up and back to a plank. Oh, do that like nothing hurts. Then exhale, press slow. Inhale, the upward dog. So you have to reactivate, supports the spine. Exhale, downward dog. The other side. I'm just shifting so you can see a little better. You're going to step your right hand toward the left. Step your right foot outside, and we're beginning our lunge position. Go ahead and rest that left knee down. Right hand on top of the right big toe. Now, this foot can turn out a little bit. It's okay if you want to turn it out 45 degrees. But for now, let's keep that big toe down. This is a great practice for you, pushing the knee out, but the big toe down. The twist, left hand under left shoulder pushes away the floor. Re-engage that left leg, then twist. This is our variation on Parsvottanasana. As you breathe, that's 1, 2, 3. Exhale, placing the hand back down, and then we're going to start to work that knee out even more. You can move that left hand away. Use your right hand to push the thigh out, but keep the big toe down. Create a little bit more space in the hip. Feel a really deep pre-stretch. So you're just pre-stretching everything, getting ready for the pigeon. Very nice. Okay, the pigeon. You're going to walk the right foot toward the left hand. And you're going to start to drop the knee open a little bit wider. The big toe does come up now. But I want you to still anchor yourself off that right outer foot, the big small toe side. Think about kicking that foot down into the floor, and you're beginning to facilitate the release. And by the way, the release is going to happen in the outer right hip, that pigeon hip, but it's also going to be happening along the extended leg. Breathe. Great. So as you're feeling this release, of course, you could spend lots of time working into these outer hip poses. These are great ones to do your yin yoga practice and put in that 3 to 5 minutes on each hip. But for today, we'll keep it moving. We're going to vinyasa. You want your hands under your shoulders, curl the toes of the left foot, re-engage the body. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Your vinyasa, pressing low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great. Catch your breath. We're going to work on our jump through to seated. You're going to raise the heels, look forward, rock back. Now, when you jump, you're going to cross the feet and have a seat. So you keep the work easy and stretch the legs out front. Very nice. Now, point your toes, raise the arms in front. Inhale. Exhale, look into your navel and then begin to curl down. As you go back, if you feel like you're going to lose control, you support with the legs and you're going to lie down. Great. Now bend your knees, placing the feet under the knees, and we're setting up for the bridge pose. In our bridge position, walk the shoulders under, keeping the elbows bended. Now, inhale, track your knees forward and begin to raise the hips. Once your hips are up, walk your thumbs under. Take a moment here, walk side to side. If you need to lift your toe or your heels, that's okay. You want to walk the hands under and breathe. That's 1. 2. And 3. Release the hands, reach the fingers to the ceiling, and then stretch your shoulders wide. And then as you come down slowly, feel your abs engaged. Feel that you can stretch wide across the back and curl down. Great. Let's do that again. We're going to add a single leg variation. These are always fun. Now, again, it's fine, especially if you're a little bit tighter, to keep the heels lifted. And this is going to help you to lengthen your tail. Walk the shoulders under. As you inhale, knees move forward. You walk the shoulders so you can lift up. Slide your thumbs under. So here's the drill. We're going to try lifting one leg at a time. So shift the weight into your right leg, then kick your left knee up. Inhale. And exhale, extend the leg. Feel that you have a good foundation in your arms as you breathe. That's 1. 2. 3. Switch. Inhale, the right knee up. Exhale, extend. Toe points. 1. 2. 3. Go ahead and put that foot down. Lift off the hands. Then reach the fingers to the ceiling. And then see how slowly you can come down. The goal will be control as you begin to sequence slowly down through the spinal column and release. Bring the knees in. Add a little movement from side to side. This would be like our kind of a happy baby type pose. And we're going to turn this into a twist, just letting the knees drop over to the left side. Here's what you want to check. Right knee stays stacked above the left knee. So you keep those together. The feet stay together. Then left hand on top of that right knee. So keep all of this stacked. Then reach your right arm actively. Let your head rotate. Squeeze your shoulders and look to the right. Breathe. 1. 2. 3. Re-engage the abs. We're going to move back through. Swing the legs to center and then drop the knees to the right side. Make sure your knees are stacked. The reason that knee stacking is important is because the knees are a good indicator, and I'll try to move a little closer and you can see a little better. The knees together are a good indicator that your low back, your hips and your low back are in a neutral position. Right hand stays over the left knee, and then we actively reach the left hand long. The head turns, and you breathe. 1. 2. 3. Great. Strong through your midsection. That brings the knees up to center. Excuse me, I'm just getting back on my mat. The knees up to the center position. Hold behind the knee creases. Lift the head, look into the abs. You're going to rock back and rock up. Can you do this a few times? You're going to rock back and forth, support under the knees, keep your back flexed so you're in a flex spine position, feet are up, inhale, and then on the exhale, we're going to rock back. Inhale, rock up. And can you balance in the up position? Exhale, rock back. Inhale, can you rock up and balance with the hands free? Inhale, and then exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock up and balance. Can you do this with the legs straight, the toes pointed? Inhaling. And on the exhale, you can even rock back with the legs straight. Inhale, rock up and balance. And let's collect a few breaths here. Breathe. 1. All the work is in your abs. 2. 3. Very nice. Let's try rocking one more time. Look into the navel. Exhale back. Inhale up. So good. Put the feet together and let the knees fall out like a butterfly position. We're going to start with an easy butterfly. That means the feet are going to be forward of the knees. You see how this is more of a diamond shape. Inhaling. Exhale. Flex the chin. Bring the nose to the navel. Feel your abs are engaged and then begin to squeeze into the body. Use your hands to assist. You can give yourself a little extra stretch as you begin to curl all the way down and breathe. Can you feel the breath move into the back? 1. Feel that exhale all the way below the navel. 2. 3. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. And let's sit in a more classic Baddha Konasana position. You want to bring the feet very close to the body. Now, if you sense that your knees are starting to lift up, if they get too high, that's not going to be very good for you. So you place the hands back and then think about tilting the hips forward. You can even lift up a little bit. And that should help your knees to drop down toward the mat. So take your time with this. See if you can really get that good grounded position. And then only if that feels steady do you think about going forward to the next level of this. If this is not appropriate, then you stay here working on lifting. Inhaling. On the exhale, if it feels appropriate, you can hinge forward for more classic Baddha Konasana A as you breathe. That's 1. 2. Feel that release of pressure each exhale. 3. Very nice. As you inhale, we're going to return to our lotus seat. However you enjoy sitting, if you want to sit in just a comfortable Sukhasana position, or if you want to try something else, like the lotus is always good. We want to take a moment always to organize a good seat, one which is very comfortable and which you have a natural, elegant alignment of the spine. And then we're going to finish the way we began. Take a moment to rub the hands together, just building that sensitivity and awareness in the body. And when the hands get good and hot, inhale. And then when you exhale, you can close the eyes as you press the palms together. Feel that warmth, that tingling in the hands. As you inhale, the hands are going to separate by a few centimeters. As you exhale, they push toward. As you inhale, they move away. Exhale toward. And just feel that energy between the two hands. You can feel it's like a vibration. Might feel like two magnets that are repelling each other. Could just be your imagination. It doesn't matter. As you feel that warmth in the hands, inhaling, And then on the exhale, we're going to gradually push them all the way together. Feel that heat in the body. Now we're going to use this to give ourselves a little bath. So you can think of this as a bath of our energy. It's like recycling, moving the palms over the eyes as you inhale. Feel that warmth. Returning to the eyes, lightly massage through your brow, massage through your scalp. And you can really go for it here. I'm not going to go too vigorous. I don't want to mess up my hair for the video. But for you at home, please vigorously massage your scalp. And I mean, really get in there. You want to massage that muscle and then go all the way back to the neck, massaging through the shoulders. And even you can switch, use the right hand to massage the left arm. I always think of this, one hand washes the other. So use your right hand to massage the sweat or even just the energy back into the body. The left arm massages the right. And do your abdomen as well. Move a little closer so I can see you guys here. And massaging through the back, the kidneys, you can go all the way back. Go all the way down to your legs. Massaging all the way down to the feet. As you finish this, you can feel that your whole body is so warm and so comfortable. We're going to take rest in Shavasana now. I recommend if you have a blanket to cover especially your vital organs, even in a warm house. And if you have a second blanket, you can cover the eyes like you're having an eye pillow. And we're going to lie down. I'll just talk you through a few moments of Shavasana, and then I'll log off. So as you lie down, take a moment to organize the body in a position that feels very comfortable. The palms are turned up, the feet are turned out, and close your eyes. Breathe into your belly. Feel how that belly expands all the way up. Breathing all the way up into the chest. Pause at the top and then exhale, softening. All the way down to a point below the navel. As you breathe, it feels like you're floating on waves of relaxation. As you settle more deeply into yourself, you can begin to let go of any control breathing. Just feeling yourself melting all the way down. Thank you so much for joining today. I really hope that you feel better in your body, that you feel more settled in yourself. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of good vibes. It's very special that we can join together like this, so I cannot thank you enough. It's